What is up guys, Maze here and I'm back on the mic with another video. Now I wanted to give you guys the best updated controller settings for Warzone and for Vanguard. Now before you do actually get into the video, be sure to go down below, hit that like button man, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a single upload on the channel. And guys, if you want a shout out in the next video, comment down below Maze Squad and I will shout you out on screen for the next video. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get straight into the controller settings. These are the best settings to use right now for Vanguard and for Warzone. I guarantee, man, you guys will be dropping that V2 rocket on Vanguard and also getting that win on Warzone. Alright guys, to start things off, man, for horizontal and vertical, we're going to be using 6.6. I always been using this for almost all my Call of Duties I ever played, and 6.6 is always perfect for me. It's not too slow, it is not too fast, and if you guys can all see the gameplays up on my channel, man, I feel like it's perfect for me. So try out the 6.6. I recommend you don't go above 8 and you don't go below 4. Stick between the middle of that, maybe 5.5 or 6.5, but I recommend stay consistent with these two, stay with the same number. So I highly recommend use 6.6. For the ground vehicle sensitivity, I just use 1.0. For the air vehicle, I also use 1.0. Now for the custom sensitivity per zoom, I actually changed all of these settings to 0.9 just so we can be a little bit more accurate while we're aiming in our scope, with our snipers, anything. You guys will realize that it's almost like it's really gonna help you out. It's really gonna help out, especially with the aim assist. You're gonna go insane with these settings right here, man. So try it on, man. Put on the 0.9 for all the sensitivity multipliers down below. Now for the button layout preset, this is going to be different for everyone. For me, I'm using default flipped because I have paddles on the back of my controller to slide and jump and all of that. But if you don't have paddles on the back of your controller, I highly recommend, first of all, flip your controller. Second of all, you guys got to run the tactical flip so you can always be ready to drop shot enemies whatever situation you're in. Now for the vertical aim on foot, I keep that standard. Vertical aim for the ground vehicles, I also keep it standard. Vertical aim for air vehicles, I also keep the standard. Now the aim response curve type, man, I've seen a lot of people stick to different ones right here. Honestly, man, if you've been sticking with one for the whole entire year, just stick with it. I highly recommend for myself, I like to use dynamic. I feel like I'm very accurate. My right stick feels a lot more controlled while using dynamic. Wish I can pretty much explain the setting better, but I know for sure that for Warzone players, you guys got to use dynamic just so you can be accurate in the longer ranges, also in the short range. So I highly recommend use the dynamic. Let me know what you think in the comments. The vibration, I highly recommend you turn this off. It's always going to be throwing you off whenever you have that vibration on your controller. It's not going to be helpful at all and it provides no advantage whatsoever. Keeping it off, man, to be honest, it has helped me so much. My controller is never shaking while I'm shooting an enemy. It's also just pretty much going to throw off your aim. Now the weapon fire threshold, you want to keep this off. If you do keep it on, pretty much your weapon is going to fire at a different time. It's really bad. I'm not even sure why this is in the game, but to be honest, if you are on PS5, this setting will automatically be on. So highly recommend keep this off. It is not necessary and it's pretty much going to give you a delay when you're shooting. Now for these settings down here, man, for the transition timing, keep it at instant, man. You don't want anything else. You want to be completely accurate. You want to have the fastest ADS, keep it instant. For ADS sensitivity multiplier for the steady aim, keep it at 1.0. keep the default, don't change it at all. Stick a lot preset, you want to also keep this default. I don't really recommend trying out any of these. It's just kind of weird. I'm not sure why anyone in the right mind would use that, but just keep it default, don't change that at all. For the controller orientation, I keep this on up. For the ADS stick swap, I have it at off. Now these are going to be the dead zones for your controller. Firstly, I highly recommend use for the left trigger and right trigger, you want to keep this at 0. People don't do this for some reason, but you want to keep this at 0. Pretty much the higher this number is, the more delay there's going to be when you do press your right trigger. And for your right trigger, as you guys know, that's your aim and shoot button. So you want to keep the left and right trigger at 0 so you can pretty much just have absolutely no delay at all when you're shooting an enemy. Now these two settings right here are going to be your dead zone. For me, I have it at 2 because I did get a new controller. I have absolute no stick drift at all. If you don't have a new controller and your controller is a bit like, it's kind of the right stick, if your right stick is a little bit messed up, I highly recommend raise this number a bit higher to where your stick is not really moving at all when you are in the game. For these two settings down here, I recommend you keep this, just keep it at 99. I don't recommend you change this at all. It's really going to mess up your game. I do want to go over the gameplay because this is also very important. So for the target aim assist, keep it on and keep it to Black Ops. For some reason, a lot of YouTubers have been using Black Ops recently and it has the strongest aim assist I've ever seen. I'm super accurate with using Black Ops, and ever since I changed it from the default, I've been going absolutely crazy in my gameplays, man. It's so insane. So put on the Black Ops, Let me know what you guys are using down in the comments. The EDS aim assist, keep it on. I don't really see why you would turn this off. The rest I do keep it default here. For blind fire, I keep it on. Depleted ammo switch, I also keep this on. Now for the automatic airborne mantle, this is very important. You want to keep this on and you want to keep this short. It's because you don't want to be running around and mantling over objects that you don't want to be mantling over. I know it's going to get so annoying at times. I know you guys might be having this problem yourself. So if you fix that, keep it at short and you guys will be good to go. For the automatic sprint, I highly recommend, if you haven't already, I'm sure you guys are using this, but keep it at automatic tactical sprint. So pretty much your left stick is going to be pretty much saved. It's not going to be broken at all. Whenever you're running, whenever you're moving forward, your character is going to run. And it's so nice, man. You don't have to just press down on your left stick just to run. It's going to be very nice and the movement is super smooth. Now the auto move forward, you want to keep this off so you aren't always running all the time. It's very nice. You're always controlled so you can walk with the character and you can also run whenever you want. Now sprint cancel reload, this is just personal preference. For me, I keep it on just so it can always cancel the reload and, you know, always pull out that pistol whenever there's an enemy in front of me. Slide behavior, you want to keep this on tap just so you can, you know, slide very effectively and quickly. For the ADS side behavior, I keep this on hold. The interact reload behavior, I have it at prioritized reload. So pretty much what that means is if there's a gun right below me, all I have to do is just tap to pretty much, you know, get the weapon. I can also tap to reload and, you know, interact with objects. Overall, this is a very nice setting to put on. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you did enjoy that video. Those are the best updated controller settings for Warzone and for Vanguard. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are very close to 10k subscribers, and definitely do hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.